Tonight, Two on Your Side is taking a trip and looking at what the future of Orchard Park could hold by drawing inspiration from, of all places, Green Bay, Wisconsin, a place where Titletown and Lambeau Field have transformed the smallest NFL market into a sports and entertainment mecca. And as the Bills near the end of their $2.1 billion new stadium project, excitement, of course, is building, not just for football, but for the year-round potential there. Here's Two on Your Side's Rob Hackford with this original report.
Take a stroll by the Titletown football field or the shops and restaurants alongside the sledding hill and skating trail, and you soon understand that despite its name, Titletown is about a lot more than football.
It's changed the perception of the Green Bay community.
There's no other place like this, and I know I'm a Packer fan.
It seems like a place you don't necessarily need a game to enjoy.
And as Mark Murphy, the Packers' recently retired president and CEO, will tell you, it did not happen by accident.
Pretty early in my tenure, we started buying land up around Lambeau Field, knowing that it would be valuable without a specific purpose in mind, though.
Murphy started in 2007. It wasn't until 2015, he says, that a vision came together. Having toured Patriot Place in Foxborough, Massachusetts, like we did 3 years ago, they had a blueprint but wanted to make it their own.
That was more like a mall next to a stadium, and we wanted something that really was reflective of Green Bay and the Packers. And, you know, we wanted something also that would bring people to the community.
The 45-acre development just west of Lambeau Field is now the new blueprint for many sports franchises, the Buffalo Bills and Orchard Park included.
Investing in the community was a priority for us, and we wanted to do it. Not knowing the specifics, but just the interactions that I've had with Terry. I know he's really committed to development, to first of all building a first-class stadium, and they're well on their way to that.
Green Bay is the smallest NFL market, and Buffalo is the second. Although the Packers are in the unique position of being publicly owned, which Murphy says may change things.
Well, for instance, a private developer would not put a full 100-yard football field right in the middle of their development. It turns out the return on that is not great. But we knew that fans would love it, and that we wanted that to be one of the signatures.
Titletown has become a source of pride for Packer fans, attracting nearly 1 million people every year to the public playground, farmers markets, yoga classes, and of course, tailgating.
Absolutely.
With folks like Kelly Fulser.
It's more than just a football thing. This is a community thing.
Randy Hurley will tell you the distance from his garage door
with 390 yards
to the legendary Lambeau. And that development has meant other changes.
This place has tripled in value in 8 years. Tripled in value. Airbnb across the street, tripled in value.
More and more homes, Hurley says, are becoming rental properties or Packer homes, leading to those higher prices. A side effect or benefit of the area becoming more attractive depending on who you ask.
1265 Lombardi Avenue, home of the Green Bay Packers. Doesn't bother us.
It's worth a lot of money, but it's worth a lot more because of the Packers coming in. The issue is if every single house around here becomes a Packer house, they're all rentals. And I don't want to live in a neighborhood like that. We'll see what happens in the future.
The past 49 years have been spent here by Tom Prevost.
Yeah, I'll let you take that home if you want.
His home is just down the street from Lambeau and now across from Titletown. While his neighborhood has changed, he says it's been a net positive for Green Bay and nearby Ashwaubenon.
My advice would be to make sure that the people you communicate to the people what you're going to do. Let them voice their opinion. You're always going to have somebody, negative, they don't want it to come and so on and so forth. But I think if you go back later, I got a feeling what you're going to find is that I think a lot of these people change their minds.
This is the community. This would be a toilet paper town. They make toilet paper 2 miles down the road. A ton of it. 60,000 cases of toilet paper a day. Okay? We would be a toilet paper town if we didn't have the Green Bay Packers.
The Titletown you see today from high atop the sledding hill also isn't the final version. With 3 parking lots planned for future development, Murphy says their apartments have been very popular. Needless to say, the Packers have given Western New York a lot to think about. and believe the Bills' new stadium could be just the start.
The Pegula family's been tremendous for Buffalo, and but it's I don't want to speak for him, but I know some of the discussions that we've had that he's very interested in a number of the things that we've done, not only in the stadium but around the stadium.
It's fascinating, Rob. I know you've been working on this for a couple of weeks now. There are a lot of possibilities, and you brought us a lot of them right there. Apartments and, football fields and a lot of recreation for people.
Yeah, and Scott, we know that the Bills visited Green Bay when they were hosting the draft this year.
Right.
That was a big draw for the league to bring it there. Titletown being a place where it was more than just about the football field. They had a lot more to do. So it was a lovely trip. We learned a lot, and hopefully you at home learned a lot as well. My colleague Ron Plantz, of course, joining me on this. He did a feature on Mark Murphy, who has some local connections.
Right.
Went to Clarence
From Clarence,
High School.
right, he's from Clarence.
Yeah, grew up in
Right.
Central New York as well, born and raised out there. Both of these pieces are going to be on WGRZ+, so you can take a look back and enjoy.
Right now, Orchard Park just has some preliminary ideas right now. They're working on it, right?
Yeah, they've got a consultant working on this, pitching them some ideas, but when you look at the pamphlets and the presentations they're putting forward,
Yeah.
Titletown is plastered all over them. So certainly a good blueprint to follow.
Absolutely. I'm glad you and Rod both went up there, Rob.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. We'll see more tonight at 11 as well.